Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome to today's episode. Today we are going to be moving out of this house and moving to a new location. I'm going to go pack up now and I will see you when I'm at my new base. So the first project for today is going to be a witch farm, and we're going to do it over here at this little witch hut here. So I'm going to go grab a bunch of resources and I'll be back. I am back from resource collecting now, and we are going to start work on this witch farm. So, you know what time that is. This is the moment you've all been waiting for. It's time for Rusty Redstone. So after about half an hour of AFK, we got this much redstone. Whoa, that is way more than I was expecting. And we're still getting more. Look at that. Wow, that is quite a bit. Sheesh. Okay, very good. Very happy with that. Now, I think we'll start a proper big project. Basically, we are going to start with the Yellowstone Project now. We're going to start with probably like a cabin or a chateau or some big building that visitors can come into and, you know, buy their tickets and start the trails. So let's go find a place for that. So I actually started this project whilst I was on a stream. I decided to start on this big mountain here, and I decided to build a big cabin. This will be kind of like a big open visiting center where the people can come to pay for their tickets and get on little go-kart sort of things and find off the trails and all that sort of stuff. If you want to see what I did here, I will leave a link to that VOD in the description, but basically this is where I started. This is what I've done. Nice foundation along the bottom with a bunch of logs all, you know, in and around here. There's obviously plenty more to do. We don't even have a roof yet, so that's what I'm going to work on now. Enjoy the time lapse. Alrighty, I need to grab 14 item frames for a sign that I'm going to put out front. So let's grab a bunch of sticks. Oh, we already have 4 item frames in there. Beautiful. Any leather? We do. Awesome. 14. Perfect. That is exactly what we need. Let's head towards the visiting center. We're going to place it in this area just here like that. And I'll show you what I've done. We shall pile up. So, as you can see, we have finished off the visitor center sign here. This is just a bit of work in Photoshop with a mod that allows me to add images into the game using map displays. So this is basically just 14 maps, and they all have their each individual sector of the image. And on the inside, we have started to plan out how we want to do this interior. I'm thinking a main desk in the middle here. We'll do some wrap up and around staircase. What do you call them? And then we have 2 symmetrical staircases that'll go up on either side, take you up to a second level, and we will have a bunch of underground or first floor levels like a lounge and a fireplace and stuff like that. So that's what we're going to do now. Alrighty everyone, as you can see we have finished the bear statues. We've got 2 out front, 1 on either side. They are kind of inspired by the grizzly bears. And now I think we're going to do some more details on the inside. Update on the visiting center. We have got a bunch of new windows around the outside here. And someone is playing the Yellowstone National Park review on National Geographic with a bunch of speakers and the couch for them to watch if they like. And yeah. So I've decided to go with like a map sort of thing here. I will put a map on the inside eventually once we've finished building the whole thing. Obviously, I can't just have the UR here pointing to this and nothing else. So I'm going to start working on some of the paths and some of the little exploration-y bits that people can go to over the next few episodes, and then we will keep updating this map, and eventually we will export it and upload it onto this wall here. In the meantime, I think I'm going to put some bookshelf stacks across the room like this, just for further information and other things that people can do while they are at the Yellowstone Park. Alrighty, so we have finished the alphabetized bookshelves on the left-hand side of our visiting center. So we have got each and every category from A all the way down to Z. They can find certain books that they like, and they can also find certain advertisement type things that you may get of what to do around the area, those sorts of things. As I said, we're going to do the map later once we actually finish most of the pathways and the other areas that people can go and explore. But in the meantime, I think we're going to start working on a path. Alrighty, so I have finished the golf carts. I'm just missing a little bit of glass, but that's alright, we'll get that sorted in a minute. I've also started work on the road down to the floor. We've got some retaining wall type blocks along the sides here. And we also have the road curving all the way down and along the side of the mountain, does a quick U-turn and continues down for another U-turn just here. And you can see the whole pattern behind me now. So very nice, smooth and gradual descent. Over here by this little pocket of Yellowstone-y steaming water, what's supposed to be, I don't know what this is called. I'll add it on screen. You can see that it's eaten away at the road. So this is a cool little detail. And I'll put some, like, you know, barriers or some caution tape or something like that along the side of the road, so it basically becomes a one-way. Now what we have to do is add some supports. It's looking a bit too much like a scenic drive. It needs some wooden supports or even some stone supports underneath each of these platforms just to keep it all up. And yeah, we'll get onto that now. Alrighty, so I am back from finishing the roads now. We have added all the supports underneath while we're there. There we go. You can see we've added some supports. We have added another golf cart climbing up the mountain, just here. And just down the hill from that, falling into the pit, is another golf cart. He's managed to completely miss the road and has fallen directly into the hole. That's unfortunate. But yeah, so we've added a bunch of supports underneath as well. On this corner just over here, we added a little retaining wall just to kind of help smooth out this gap. Everything else has got a pillar under it. All of these underneath here have got pillars. I was unable to put a pillar right in the middle of this part here, so I decided to do like a little stone arch, keep it all structurally available. Why are there so many mobs? Oh my goodness. I'm just going to quickly change these to some logs, and I'll be back in a second. There we go. That is much better. So, feel free to leave suggestions in the comments down below of what you would like me to work on next, or any improvements you think I should make to the path. But for now, I think that's where we're going to leave it. We have done heaps of progress today. We have completed the visiting center over here. We have done all the golf carts, and we did all of the roads, and I think that is plenty of progress for one episode. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next episode. Bye-bye.